different are things for you now with calling plays this upcoming week?
Yeah, no, it's different. Just in terms of preparation, just doing more, in each area that we're scouting. But I've been in there for all the meetings. I feel comfortable with the system. Some of the things we're doing the same. Some of the things we may do a little bit different. But I'm ready.
When's the last time you called plays? Was it Cleveland?
Cleveland, yeah.
And Tyron said that it feels like the defense is going to hunt a little more under you. What does that mean to you?
I just think from a philosophy standpoint, I just feel like putting the guys in position to make plays. I always try to put your playmaker in positions to make plays, and then it comes down to them just executing what you're asking them to do. So I don't know if it's hunting, you know what I mean? That's just my philosophy.
Yeah, so it's not like
no,
you're going to throw a lot more blitzes.
No, it's the same calls, maybe in a little different order.
And what do you like from Brian Young taking over defensive line, or just how is he working with the defensive line, and is there something he can bring to that group?
Yeah, no, we have a good dynamic on defense. BY, obviously he's played a long time in the league. He has a lot of experience. He's been here forever. So there's a lot of respect from the players. I think he does a great job teaching fundamentals and technique, and that's all we're asking him to do is just continue to get those guys better, so we play on game day that they execute.
And how is Todd just been advising you, or what's kind of his message?
Yeah, he's an advisory role with me, and Todd's great just in terms of scheme. I'm communicating with him every day on different phases of the game, whether it's first, second down, whether it's third down. But he's a great asset for me to have, especially in terms of setting up a game play.
How are you handling the defensive backfield without Trey Sean?
Same. Without those?
Trey Sean, he's still recovering. How things going?
It's next man up. We've already been dealing with it, so it's nothing new. Obviously, it hurts to lose a player of his caliber, but it's the nature of the NFL, so you have to move on, and that's why you have the offseason, training camp to get those guys ready to go in these situations. So next guy up mentality, and like I said, we'll be ready.
How much time have you had to, take a breath? Because, Sean's gone now, but you also, Parsons out for the year. Coolidge's a little bit banged up.
Yeah.
You start the year thinking you got 4 starting quarterbacks, and what is that?
I'll be honest with you, I don't even really – just through the course of my career, it's happened so much that it doesn't faze me. It's always – through the course of, like I was saying, the offseason and training camp, making sure you're getting every guy ready to go in case situations like this happen. So, last week, Shamar stepped in, Ugo to nickel position. We're getting some of the young guys ready to go. So it's just what it is.
This was like a little bit more of Isaiah Salbert working with the safeties, if I'm not mistaken. What is it you like about him there?
He's an athlete. So we're going to try to find a place for him to play, whether it's a linebacker, whether it's safety. So we're going to take this opportunity just to train him and kind of see what he can do.
I think at SDSU he played in the nickel a little bit as well.
Right.
Is that something you've seen in his game as well, or are you more focused on?
I've seen the ability. Mm-hmm. This is ability to run, the quickness, his cover skills. Mm-hmm. That should translate well to the safety position. So we're just putting him back there to give him an opportunity and see what happens.
So when, obviously before, when Dennis is overseeing the defense, your job description is to support him.
Yeah.
And when your job description changes in this business, is it then incumbent upon you to explore how your own personal preferences might also work with the roster?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I think the system is still the system. It's a good defensive system. That's why I came here, from working with DA in the past. But there may be other things that I may call a little bit more than maybe he called, or maybe called a little different way, but it's not something dramatically different, that I'm bringing in. Just trying to stay with what the guys know so they trust it, they believe in it, and they play fast.
Forgive me for not knowing, but did you guys come from a similar system, or is this something that you guys, is your background kind of DAs?
Well, I was with them in Oakland, but it's like, in a way, 3 deep's 3 deep, cover two's cover two. Right. Some people get it to different ways. So from a coverage standpoint, it's not that different. It's just that in his system, he does things a little bit different, maybe from a pressure package that maybe I did. So it's just kind of blending those things together, adding a little bit of things that I've done in my past, but really not really trying to change the system.
What kind of do you make of somebody like Shamar coming in their first start and making a big interception?
That was awesome. I saw the ball go up and I was like, dang. Right, and then he came down with it, to be honest. you know, but he's very competitive. He's very dialed in. You know, he's a guy that comes in early for meetings, stays late after practice, trying to get extra work. But I was happy for him. You know, I know he wish he would have played a little bit better, but the interception was big.
Is there a value in, after spending so much time with Alante, trying to work inside, now back outside, is there like value in getting an extended look at him on what he can do kind of more at his natural position?
Yeah, I always knew he was capable. I mean, when you have a guy that can have the ability to go outside matchup, you know, against top receivers in the league and have the flexibility to come inside and play the run and the pass, it's a luxury to have a guy like that. And I felt like he made great improvements from last year, just getting more comfortable inside. So now, you know, he got to go outside, so I'm sure he's happy too. Right, he'll have to deal with all the run game. But, yeah, I think it's a great opportunity for him to show what he can do as a corner.
Great. Okay.
Is it?